Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here. Now, hexacopters seem to be popping up everywhere these days, and here's a new one right off the presses. This is the Jjrc H20. Now, the H20 is another micro hexacopter, as you can see here. Something unique about it, each one of these motors has a protector on it. I'm not quite sure if it can be removed or not. It seems like you might be able to slide these up and off if you want to improve the performance, but I'm going to leave them on here, mainly being these little micro quadcopters tend to lose their props very easily, and I don't want to damage them because I'm going to put some yanking and banking on this quadcopter. Now it comes with, it appears to be a 150-200 milliampere hour battery with a special little plug that you don't normally see on these little batteries. It's a very tiny little white connector plug. That's another thing. Sometimes these quadcopters, these smaller quadcopters, already have built-in batteries. This has a removable battery, but it looks to be proprietary for this particular quadcopter. I don't know if spare batteries will be available in the near future for it or not. But if you need to recharge it, you just recharge it currently and use the battery that comes with it. Now the controller, what you have is your standard little micro quadcopter controller with left is pitch, or left is throttle and yaw, but also if you push in on it, you get headless mode with this quadcopter. The quadcopter also has one key return, which is activated by pushing in on the pitch roll stick. We've got a lot of little birds flying around here. Maybe I'll chase them here shortly. You change the rates, the modes, from beginner to expert by pressing the upper left button, and you do the flips by pressing the upper right button. Currently this quadcopter is going for around under $20, about $19. I believe Banggood right now has the early exclusive rights on it, but I'm sure as time progresses this will be available at more and additional vendors in the near future. Let's go for a flight and see how this performs. Good luck. Great little quad, takes off right away. Let's bring it back down to earth though. Still in beginner's rate. Oh, it flies nice. Feels nice and smooth, very stable. Stable little hex. This is its yaw rate in beginner's rate. Okay, people want to see the flips. Oh, that was one key return. It was coming back down. The one key return. Let's do a flip. Flips very nicely. Seems to fly very nicely. How about barrel rolls? Yeah, possibly barrel rolls could be done. Let's set the high rate. Oh, it screams at high rate. Oh my goodness. That's the yaw rate though at high rate, but it has very good pitch, very good speed. Here's the funnels. Got a wind coming from my back here. It's flying into the wind easily. It's a good little quad. Now it's advertised at 30 meters, but I don't know what it does when it loses loses reception from the transmitter. Let's land it for a second. Actually, before I do that, let's demonstrate headless mode. Headless mode is activated. Forward, back, left, right. Does pirouettes very nicely. Let's bring it down close so you can see this. Looks pretty in the sun, this red one. Fighting the wind very well. Let's demonstrate one key return. We're going down the field. One key return button, activate it. And here it comes back. Again, to do one key return, you got to be down the headless mode bearing. Okay, I've lost my orientation. No, come back. Pressing one key return, and it comes back down the headless mode bearing. One more time, folks, demonstrating one key return. You got to be down the headless mode bearing to do this. One key return, activate it. And it comes down the headless mode bearing. Apparently that's the bearing it understands its head, or the headless mode bearing. Okay, bring it in close again. You know, folks, this is a nice little hex. I really like it, actually. It flies very well. Coming out of headless mode. Let's just fly it around. Now, the range on this is 30 meters advertised. Let's see if we can go farther than 30 meters. Okay, I'm out about 50. So this has better range than advertised. Let me see what it does when it loses reception from the transmitter. Okay, we're going to turn off the transmitter, holding it in my hand, giving it some throttle. And transmitter off, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. About 5 seconds after turning, it loses reception, it will drop. So it's going to try to regain that transmitter for 5 seconds, and then it's going to drop. So it won't fly away, but you will notice some squirreliness at the outer edges of range. So if you do notice squirreliness, I highly recommend you start bringing it in. Let's try to rebind this. Okay, rebind it fine. Again, that's the base setting. Tossing again. Okay, we're in low rate, going back to high. Is there a even higher? Let's find out. Oh yeah, there's a 3. Oh my goodness. Oh please, let's have some battery left in this. I want to show you this. Holy moly, look at... This has extreme yaw. Can you see that? So this flies like an H8 also. The batteries get weak. I wished I had done this earlier, folks, but I'm trying to bring it back in so you can see this. But this has an extreme yaw rate in expert. See that? It flies like an H8 also. So this is a hell of a deal. I like it. When it does that, it loses a little power. No more flips. It's getting weak. Going back to beginner. And there goes the battery. So it has 3: beginner, intermediate, and expert at expert rate. And it has extreme yaw like the H8C. This will be a very good competitor to the XHC. Very good flyer. The Jjrc H20.